Hi, this is Michael Bailey, and I want to talk to you today about a very interesting idea. It's called, do you ever get bogged down? Do you ever get bogged? Do I ever get bogged down? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm serious. Do you ever get bogged down? Do you ever get overwhelmed? Do you ever get overloaded? Do you ever feel like you're buried? Do you ever feel like, I am just deep in it. I don't know how to get out of it. You ever feel that way? I want to explain something to you about how the brain works, how it's designed to work, so that you can begin to understand what's going on. When I get so buried or overwhelmed, or I just feel like there's no way out of this. I'm just to the deepest hole, or whatever it may be. I've lost the momentum in my life. And see, what you want to understand is this: the brain works a particular way. It's designed to do some very specific things. It's designed to take in information. Number one, take in information. Next, it's designed to process it. What does this information mean? What is it that I do with it? And then as you take that information in and you figure out what to do with it, now its job is to, okay, what will I do? What am I going to do with this? So, okay, now you got to come up with some solutions, some plans, some actions, something that you're going to actually do with it. And with that, you go and do that. And as you go and do it, you get through it and you complete it, and then you are done with it. Just take a look at that for a moment. Some information in, process it, analyze it. What am I going to do with it? Here's the plan, the action. I go and do it. I get it done. I'm complete. I'm finished. It's over. Now I move on for what's new. That's how that works. That's how the brain is supposed to work, and that's how it really functions optimally in life. But that's oftentimes not what happens. And what actually happens is we have something that goes on. We kind of sort of process it, but then we don't really deal with it. And so we keep it, and this is really what I'm describing as procrastination, or second guessing, or doubting yourself. We don't really deal with it, so we hang on to it. Now we've got this information, something that we need to do, something needs to be accomplished. We hang on to it. And as we hang on to it, we start bogging down, because then the next thing comes in, and the next thing comes in, and the next. And I understand sometimes there's a whole bunch of stuff coming in us. I get that. And it's that sorting through process, which is another thing we'll talk about. But right now, things are coming in at us, and I'm not really doing anything. I'm not taking time to analyze, to figure out, to put it together, the plan of action, implementing. I'm just not doing it. So I get loaded and loaded and loaded with this stuff. And pretty soon I'm carrying a bunch of this stuff around that I've not finished, just not completed. I'm just hanging on to it because I've allowed this habit of procrastination to get in my life, and it's now running my life and my brain, I should say, as well. It's now running instead of allowing how the brain naturally works. And it's kind of like this: a wave runner. You know how a wave runner works? You have this beautiful piece of machinery. You sit on it, two people can sit on it, and inside of this, this vehicle is this engine. And this engine, what this engine does is when it's on, it sucks in water, takes it through, and then kicks it out on the other side. This boom, this, and that's what propels this wave runner forward, because it's kicking it out on this, taking it in and kicking it out on the other side. Now imagine this. Imagine you're sitting on a wave runner, and you, for whatever reason, you get into some weeds, some seaweed or something, and it takes in this stuff now, and it starts clogging up the pipes. What's going to happen? Well, the propulsion can't work because you've got the stuff stuck in the pipes. It's just loaded up the pipes, and the more you attempt to get out of the weeds, the more you get stuck in the weeds, and the more your wave runner just bogs down and is no longer functioning. It can't suck in, and therefore it can't push out and propel you forward. That's what it's like. Now you're sitting in there. If you sit there long enough out there, you're out in the ocean, barnacles start attaching to the hull, so not only you're stuck, you're not going any place, and to overwork your engine, you're going, get the engine going. The engine's getting hotter and hotter, and it's overheating, which is like being stressed out for us. I get more and more stuff, more and more things coming to me. We're sitting there, barnacles are attaching to the hull. We're just sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into the water. Stressed, burnout, engine just, that's what it is. That's what the process literally of getting bogged down is all about. We just stop processing. We just stop figuring out. We just stop putting together plans of action. We just stop moving forward, not implementing. We get bogged down, and as we get bogged down, more and more just stuff seems to cling to us like these barnacles. They're just gravitating towards us and clinging to us. That's what being bogged down is all about, being preoccupied, being overwhelmed. It's just that simple. If you want to learn how to reverse this, that's what I teach people to do. Most of my clients, I'll guarantee you 100% of my clients come to me in this bogged down, overwhelmed, stressed out, overworked condition. And they have no idea how they did it to themselves. That's what I help them to do. Start unwinding the yarn, start unwinding the tangled mess, start unwinding it so that you can clear it up, clear it out, get those pipes cleaned up, get the barnacles knocked off. It's an interesting thing, actually. Barnacles can't exist in clear water. They can only exist in salty water. You want to start clearing up your thinking, getting those barnacles knocked off of there, clearing out your pipes so that you're actually thinking more clearly. You're actually thinking better. You are now functioning. Your brain has now been bugged or de-weeded or whatever it is, bogged down, de-bogged down, I guess is really the word I'm looking for, so that you can function, so that you can bring up your thinking ability, bring up your performance ability, bring up your attitude, bring up your whole sense of who you are, because you're now working the way you were designed to work. You're out of the weeds. That's what we do here. I can help you do that. There'll be an email that you can contact me at. Contact me, get a free coaching session. This is great stuff. This is stuff that really works, and it will work for you because it has worked for others, and as well as it worked for me. It's just how we work. You didn't ever learn how you worked, how the brain actually works, how life really works in these ways. I'm going to teach it to you. I'm going to show you how it's done. I'm going to get you to do it so that you're moving on with life, being who you are meant to be, doing what it is that you really want to do, and enjoying the great fruits of your life. Get a hold of me. Make it a great day. Make it a great day for you and for everybody around you. All the best to you. Talk with you soon. Bye for now.